And the first pitch from Alcorn dealt in, and that one just a little bit high. Alcorn gets a sign and deals, and that one's low for a walk.
Look at that gap out in right center. They're leaving it pretty open for him.
Pitch high and another walk with 2 outs and a 2-2 count. Pitch, and that one's hit well out to left, and they will watch it go. Goodbye, home run.
Yeah, he got all of that one. Muscled it out there over the fence out there. I mean, he saw it the whole way. It was not the best pitch in the world, and he got a hold of it and drove it over the fence, and now they got a pretty sizable lead here early.
And Ball, I'm sure, was just trying to keep it under control.
And he's still playing great defense. He's just improved in every facet of his game, and now he's going to be standing on first base after a walk.
Put him at second base, and he's been putting up some good numbers as he drives one over to second on the ground, flipped over to second. The throw is high, ends up all the way in the Lindenwood dugout. So they get the out at second, but Isa McCall will get a free trip. First pitch to him on the outside corner. Isa McCall is going to take off to third. It slides in, and he's safe. 1-1. Driven up the middle off the pitcher. Isa McCall is going to come back. They'll flip it over to first. And a fielder's choice, but will score the run.
Wasn't able to get enough strength behind it to get it over Isa McCall.
Timmy O'Brien stepping up as he takes a first pitch for a ride out to right. And that one's going to go. One pitch is all he needed, and the Braves' hardest hitter puts another one on the board for Bradley.
Well, I mentioned it before the game. He can just flat out hit the ball hard. I mean, that's what he does. He gets a pitch he can drive. He hits out to right field. He's looking all right. He's settled in here.
Edwards drives one out to left. That's going to find the gap. Rotating around first. He's going to head to 2. Does he have the legs? He's going to 3. And he is in there with ease. A triple for Cam Edwards. First pitch to the freshman. Drives it. But that one's going to be just shallow. Edwards will tag. And a sacrifice fly for the freshman. Deuces. Swung on, hit well. That one's going to fall in left. And O'Brien 2 for 2 now with a single.
And that gets people into the ballpark when they see these highlight plays and see the good times.
Ooh, an off-speed pitch right off the dome of Gingrich. Bunt, popped up, looking over to first, and thrown away. One run is in. I have not seen a lot of complaining, but very rare to challenge as well, as this one's popped up high. In right, looking to tag, long throw over to third. It's got a chance. Tag is applied, but without the ball, and that will bring in the run as well. So a sac fly. 1-0. Swung on, hit well out to center. Edwards tracking back by the warning track, and he'll make the grab right in front of the wall. And walking in on the sac fly. 1-1 from the righty. Swung on, hit well out to left. Sirota will watch it, and the third homer of the evening and the second for Mitch Ball.
Have yourself a day, Mitch Ball. Showing off the power here at the Lou Brock Sports Complex.
Homer number 2 for the young man out of East Peoria, Illinois. Found its way over the wall. 1-1, driven over, and that one's going to find some space in right field. Durbin with the single. At this point, I certainly know the state of Missouri, as I have mispronounced so many town names. Grounder over the second base. Toss over, and an easy play made by Isa McCall. Now the 1-0. Righty to righty, swung on into left field. That's going to go for a base hit. Rounding third, Durbin, and he will stay there. 1-1. Fly ball, left field. Sirota underneath it, getting ready to chuck one in. He's going to go over to second instead. They'll let the run score. And it's now 9-2. Going O'Brien, swung on and missed. Throw down to second, and in safely O'Brien with a good jump. Sells checks on him. Dealing. Swung on and right over into the glove. Bunted over to third. Arnett racing on. Bare hand play, unable to pick it up. Sells deals. Smith takes off. Arnett, little slow on the jump. Sell's got that big stretch move, and he will walk him. 2-1. Ground ball to second. Toss over to second, looking over to first, and no play. 3-2-1 look. Dealt over to second. Arnett, oh, it bounces off the chest, and everyone will be safe.
The small mistakes here if they want to get back into this game.
Driven over, taking it himself, throw over to first, and the double play to end the inning. Certainly would be great to switch hit as Edwards gets hit hard with the pitch. Blooming Prairie, Minnesota, the Awesome Blossoms. So have fun with that one as this one's driven out into the gap, and that one is going to fall and bounce back to the wall. Edwards rounding third. He'll go home. Isom McCall all the way, and a three-bagger for the freshman. As this time he got ahead of it and drove it into the gap and left. Has 9 hits, a couple of doubles, and a homer as well as he drives this one into center field. And another run in for the Lions as they slowly start to climb their way back. Batting .600 so far in just his third game. This one's right up the middle. It's going to stop at second, trying to leg it out, and the double play will end the inning. Now here comes Durbin as he slices one into left field on the first pitch. That one's going to find the wall. Durbin racing to second. We'll see if he tries 3. He will not. Nearby product from the St. Louis area. This one way outside, finds its way all the way to the backstop. And Durbin will advance to third on the wild pitch. Full count pitch. Outside.
I don't think O'Brien's going to let him do it twice to him.
To the first baseman. Throw back to second. Not in time. And the run's going to come in. Keeps his eye on, but this one goes over to second base. Isom McCall with the throw over for the 4-3 putout, and that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. 7 to continue the game, 8 to end it. As this one's high in the air. Foul ground. Trying to find underneath, and that will go foul.
Yeah, you want to get rid of that mask, but you want to make sure you don't throw it in the path that you're trying to take.
This one's driven out high to center field, tracking back the center fielder at the wall. It's gone! Tyler Ellis able to push one over the wall, and the Lions get a run back. Big swing coming from the first baseman. Well, the Lions with a good start to this 9th inning. They need a lot. It's popped up high into right. And lost in the lights, it falls. He lost it in the sky, and a 2-bagger. And certainly if they can't pick up the win, they like to make it look a little closer. As this one's driven out to left field. He got it all. Goodbye. That one's on its way to Main Street. And Meyer with the second homer of the inning for the Lions. Hit it a ton. 2-run homer, and we still got ourselves a game. Quick 1-0. He drives it out to center field. Lions staying alive. A single for Cummins.
You don't want to get too big of a lead and run yourself into an out.
Funkhauser pops it up, shallow right. Tracking onto it, making the play.
Between Durbin and Brian Bach for Brian Bach to call him off.
Edwards slices one out into the gap and left, and that one's going to fall. Can we see Edwards leg out again? Another triple coming to the plate. And Edwards in for another 3-bagger. Another RBI as Cummins comes across. Or in a single, I should say. And this one's driven out to right field on the first pitch. In comes Edwards. McCall with a single. A sudden explosion, and now the tying run coming to the plate. Down 7 to begin the inning. This one's driven out to left, and that's going to fall for another single. Simpson with his second hit of the ninth and as many at-bats. 0-1. Swung on, hit high in the air out to right field. Underneath it, Breidenbach making a catch. Edwards fakes the tag. First pitch, outside wild pitch, that'll advance the runners. Deals, High, and he walks. 1-0. Clap. Deals. Swung on. It's hit the center. Will it fall? Yes! 1 run is in. Coming around. Down to second. He's racing for it and out at second, but the 2 runs come across, and we go to the 10th. What a push by the Lions. They tie it up, but trying to push for more was Thompson, and he is gunned out. 2 outs, no one on. This one out in the center field. Edwards tracking in on it, and that one's going to fall for a single. Rockers, deals, popped up. Racing after it, Funkhauser. Shallow left, but he lost it. And he'll throw it in. And what could have been an inning ender instead got lost in the sky. And now second and third. Rockers, deals, swung on and missed. Clap, deals. Outside, Lions have the winning run on first. 3-1 to the outfield. He squares up again. Pulls it back high. 2 runners on.
And he just swings away. Gun down that lead runner at third.
Puts it down again, third base line. Foul tip. And that will do it for Funkhauser. A 3-2. Off the plate. Deals. Swinging, and that will take us to yet another inning. Rockers, deals. This one hit hard, and that one's going to fall for a single. 2-2. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Driven over to the left. Picked up by the third baseman. Throw over to first in time.
It'll be interesting to see how long they keep him out here.
Driven out. This one is going to fall, and it's looking like possibly 2. No, he stays back. So 3-1 look now. Got to find the plate. Doesn't find it. He deals. Swung on and missed. Another big strikeout from Rockers. Thompson deals it high, and Cummins is on base. 0-1. Ground ball to first. And we will go to 13. It's at least off the field.
Not using it up all in one game.
Ground ball up the middle and a base hit. 0-2 now. Schulte deals. They take off. Over to second. Got him! 4 for 6 with an RBI and 2 runs as well. And grounded over to short. Funkhauser picks it up. Cross the diamond in time. Bottom of the 13th. Righty to lefty. Deals. Swings through it. As Gingrich steps in. Flies one out. This is going to fall for a single. And a runner on for the Braves.
Might want to just take a risk to try to manufacture a run.
High and a walk. 2 runners on now. 2-2 again. First base. Throw over to second. In time. Back over to first. And away. Off the bag.
Barely get 4 at-bats, and now Atkinson here with his 7th at-bat.
Fly ball in the air. Funkhauser trying to track it down. And this time he has it to end the inning. We're back. Thompson still on the mound. First pitch swinging, and
Keeps pitching these lines backwards, and I have yet to see a line just make the adjustment.
this one's hit high. Hit to left. It is out of here. Ellis walks it off. What a game. What a win. Oh, my.
Unbelievable! I mean, in the bottom of the 14th, he swings through a breaking ball, and then he gets a fastball, and he crushes it for the walk-off winner.
Man, we thought we saw a nuke earlier. That one was crushed.